Episode 3, A Fight for Redemption. As sirens blared closer, Jim fought to stay conscious, his vision blurring at the edges. Trigger, sensing the urgency of the situation, barked for help, alerting the incoming paramedics to their dire predicament. The paramedics rushed to Jim's side, their expertise crucial in stabilizing his condition. As they worked feverishly, Trigger never left Jim's side, his eyes filled with a mixture of worry and determination. Minutes felt like hours as Jim's fate hung in the balance. Finally, the paramedics managed to stabilize him and loaded him onto the ambulance. With Trigger by his side, they sped towards the nearest hospital, lights flashing and siren wailing. Inside the ambulance, a sense of urgency filled the air. Jim's life teetered on a precipice, while Trigger's unwavering loyalty provided a beacon of hope. The journey seemed endless as they raced against time, the fate of their partnership and their fight against the cartel hanging in the balance. Arriving at the hospital, Jim was whisked away by a team of doctors and nurses, leaving Trigger anxiously waiting outside. The uncertainty weighed heavily on his heart as he paced back and forth, his canine instincts telling him that their mission was far from over. Meanwhile, news of the intense battle with the cartel spread throughout the police station and the community. Officers and citizens alike were left in awe of Jim and Trigger's bravery, rallying together to support their cause. The fight against the cartel took on a new urgency, a determination to bring them to justice in honor of Jim and Trigger's sacrifices. Back at the hospital, Jim's condition remained critical. The doctors worked tirelessly to save him, while Trigger anxiously waited for any news. The suspense thickened as time ticked away, leaving everyone on edge, clinging to a thread of hope. Just as all seemed lost, a sudden commotion erupted outside the hospital room. Trigger's ears perked up as he recognized familiar voices. Bursting through the doors came a team of determined officers, their faces etched with a mix of determination and vengeance. The officers revealed shocking evidence that the cartel had infiltrated the hospital, determined to eliminate any threats to their operation. Trigger's instincts proved right once again. Their fight was not just against the cartel but against an even more sinister force hiding in plain sight. With renewed determination, Trigger led the charge, guiding the officers through the hospital's labyrinthine corridors. Suspense built with every turn, uncertainty hanging in the air. The fate of the hospital and Jim's life hinged on their ability to outwit this newfound threat. To be continued into Episode 4, A Web of Deception.